Welcome to What is the World? This is a lesson out of the Course in Miracles. And I'm going to do an introduction before Michael comes up and starts the lesson. So I'm going to ask 2 questions. And I need your answers back slow enough that I can put them on the board. So how many of you have ever held a newborn baby? All right. Go back to holding that newborn and tap into the essence of the newborn. Not that it was crying because of the way it was jerked into the world, but the essence of it. And put it in a word and give me your word. My word's awesome. Bliss. Love. Joy. Spirit. What was that? Miracle, yes. Open. Life or light? Light. Okay, I'm going to put light. I'm going to put them both on there. Okay, it's a good list. Notice that all of these are some variation on the theme of love and offer that this is your being. You just described who is here tonight. That's who you are. Now I have a second question, and it's okay to answer this. I'm not going to ask for a confession. How many have ever done something that now you regret you've done it? Okay, a few of you. Some of you don't need the workshop. So go back to one time when you did something that now you regret you did it. Think of what you were feeling that motivated you to do whatever it was you did, and give me that list.
Fear, revenge, disgust, rage.
Notice how quick this list comes. Revenge, rage, disgust.
Terror.
Anger.
Remorse, discomfort,
Desire.
Notice how quick. Give me time. Catch up with
We're
you.
looking for feeling words.
Okay, so we got fear, revenge, rage, disgust, terror, anger, remorse, discomfort, hopeless. Give it to me again. Exhausted. Overwhelmed.
Confusion.
Okay, and I'm at the bottom of the board. Notice all of these, there's some variation on the theme of either hostility or fear. And I offer that this is non-being. So what has to happen? You know, I used to say take somebody like Saddam Hussein or Hitler, because they came in as this too. But let's bring it closer to home. How many of us experience this list more than we want to? Maybe even more than we do this list. So what happens? We come in as this perfect open being, and the world starts putting thumbprints on us. And we start thinking that we have to do something else or be something else, that just being who we are is not enough. And so we take on this as an identity. It's not who we are. This has never been touched, but it is covered up sometimes. It reminds me of the first year that Michael and I were together, that we did our Thanksgiving dinner one year at the Salvation Army in Bristol, Tennessee. And most of the people that came were our street people. And this one woman in particular really stood out in my mind because she had on everything that she owned. I mean, she had on shorts and shirts and skirts and pants and hats and scarves and jackets. And she had so many clothes on, she looked like the Michelin Man. And it was warm in the building and she was sweating. And it was like, you know, take some of your layers off and be comfortable while you're eating. And there was no way, because that's all she had and she was hanging on to it. Well, that's what we've done. This is who we are. We've overlaid ourselves with layers of this, and we're hanging on to it. I don't know how many people I've heard say, but my fear protects me, or my anger protects me, and won't let it go. And so what this work is about is Aramaic forgiveness is the core of it, and it's how you go inside and you remove this to get back to being this. And so tonight, Michael's going to present what is the world, and it's going to look like What is the world? Is it this or is it this? And so I'll now turn it over to Michael.